band. Good morning, percussion players. I hope you are having a good week of virtual learning. This is week 5, and in this week's video, we're going to learn Let's Go Band, that song that you just heard me play. Let's Go Band is a tradition in Springfield. Every 4th grade student learns it, and you will play it every year until you graduate high school. At football games, we can just yell, "Let's go band!" when a touchdown happens or something cool happens on the field, and then within 2 or 3 seconds, all the high school players play it really loud and proud, and it's a lot of fun. So that's what we're going to do today. At this time, I want you to pause the video and make sure that you've printed out the attachment. It says, "Let's Go Band Mallets," because on this video, we're going to be learning this on the bells, or the mallets. So at this time, make sure you have your bell kit out, your sticks, make sure you have your mallets out, and then make sure you have your music printed. Do that now. The first thing I want you to notice on your instrument is that there are multiple versions of all of the different letters. For instance, all the way down here, this is an F. This is also an F, and this is also an F. So we have a low F, we have a middle F, and we have a high F. Now, when we go into our music, we need to know, depending on where the notes are written on these lines, which versions of these notes we're going to play. Now, the easy way to remember, this middle line is B flat. Remember that for the rest of your life. You're going to need it. The middle line is B flat, and so you're going to play the middle B flat as the middle B flat on your instrument. Now, I know it's hard to see right now, but this is a B flat, this is a B flat, and this is a B flat. So here is that middle B flat. And this time, I'm going to put a sticker on that B flat so you can see a little bit easier. How's that look? Okay, that'll be a little easier to see. So this is our B flat. B flat is found on this middle line. Now, the next note that we need to have is D. Now, because this note is physically higher on the music staff, notice that this is on the 4th line while this is on the 3rd. That means that we're going to go up. So we're going to move our notes to the right. So if B flat's here, we need to play the D that is to the right of it. So we look down here, we find it, and then here is the note D. Now, I am using the type of marker that your teachers use on whiteboards, and this is erasable. I do not want you drawing on your instrument. Let me repeat that. I do not want you drawing on your instrument. So, now we have our next 2 notes, which are the E flat and the E. Now let me just explain this really quick, because you're like, oh, well, that's on that space and that's on that space, so it's the exact same thing, right? Well, no. That's why we have these notes up here fill in the spaces in between some of our notes. So here we have our E flat, and we call this an E flat because of our key signature. If you remember our key signature, we look all the way back to the beginning. This flat counts for this note. So that's going to be our E flat. Let's go ahead and label that. So if D is here, one note above is right here. This is going to be our E flat. Finally, we have our E. E is found right here, and it's just a regular E. So the difference between E and E flat, any flat or sharp note will be on these higher keys, and then any regular letter will just be right down here. Speaking of regular letters, we have one more letter, F, that we need to label, which is right here. So, to review, I want us to really focus, and I just want you to listen to these 5 notes. Here we have our B flat. Here we have D. Up here to E flat. And then we have an E natural or regular E. And F. Now, I know that when you're looking at the instrument, these three notes look like they're right in order, like D, E, F. But actually, if you see that this key, the middle of it falls right in between where D and E are. So that's why E flat is in between D and E. Hear this? Hear how that is right in the middle? So then we have our E and our F. Now I just want you to watch me play Let's Go Band. We have E flat, D, E flat, E, F, E flat, D, E flat, E, F, E flat, D, E flat, E, F, B flat, B flat, B flat. Let's go band. So we have to make sure that when we yell out let's go band, we're nice and loud and proud, a little louder and prouder than I am this morning. But I live in Philadelphia where I can't really yell in my apartment, not all the time. So here we go. Now I want us to talk about the rhythm. The rhythm, we have quarter note, rest, quarter note, rest, quarter note, rest, quarter, quarter. So in terms of the numbers, all of these symbols are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But depending on where the rests are, we say notes or we don't say notes. So we have 1, rest, 3, rest, 1, rest, 3, 4. Let me do that again, a little slower. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, rest, 3, rest, 1, rest, 3, 4. Let's just practice that together on our instrument. So grab your mallet. I know that I have a drumstick. That's because I forgot my mallets at school. Mr. Gibson makes mistakes too. So here we go. Let's just do this nice and slow. This B flat, D, E flat, E, and F. 1, 2, ready, play. B flat, rest, E, rest, E flat, rest, E, F, E flat. Again, E, E flat, E, F, E flat, E, E flat, E, F. And I want you to stop the video right now and practice just playing measures 1 and 2, and you can loop that a few times and just get really comfortable playing those 5 notes in order. Do that now. So real quick, let me just explain how my music is different from yours. Measure 1 and 2 are the exact same as measures 3 and 4. It literally just repeats. And measures 5 and 6 are the same notes as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So basically, you have this 2-measure chunk. Bum, 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 and you're going to do that a total of 3 times. Bum, 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 bum. And then we finish it out with 3 B flats. Just like this. So we have here, on measure 7, we have B flat, B flat, B flat. And remember, these are B flats because we go all the way back up here to our key signature and it's marked there. I know it's confusing, but once you get it, it makes your life as a musician a lot easier. Once you understand the rule, it actually helps you not having so much extra pictures down here. So just remember that that's a B flat. So let's practice this measure together. So this will be B flat, B flat, B flat. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. B flat, B flat, B flat, rest. So the last thing that we need to do is put all of this together. So just so you can see the roadmap, I start here on measure 1. Bum, 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 bum. And then I go back here to measure 3. Bum, 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 bum. Again down here to measure 5. Bum, 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 bum. And then bum, bum, bum. Let's go band. Now I want you to listen to the entire thing just so you can read along and listen to how it all goes together. 1, 2, ready. Let's go band. So everyone, at this point in the video, you've already learned what the rhythms are and what the notes are. So now I want you to stop the video, and it's your job to practice on your own until you feel really comfortable playing this melody. I want you to go at your speed. Then, after this section, after you practice on your own, we're going to play this at 3 different tempos. We're going to play it at the nice and slow tempo so that we play it absolutely perfect and we don't miss a note. Then we're going to play it at a medium speed to get a little faster, and then we'll play the fast speed like you'll see in the video that you'll play along with. Make sure that you're always using really good posture. You're always keeping your back straight. You're not leaning over, looking too much at the music, and you're doing everything that we've talked about in lessons so far. So without further ado, let's get into this. Tempo 1, very slow. Here we go. Tap your foot. 2, ready, play. B flat, E, E flat, E, F, E flat, D, E flat, E, F, B flat, B flat, B flat. Let's go band. I want you to rewind the video and go play the slow tempo 5 total times, or until you play absolutely perfect with no mistakes. Don't go on and play faster just because you want to play faster. It's way better to play it slow and perfect than be really quick and really sloppy. Think of it kind of like a math test. It's not about finishing first, it's about getting all the right answers. So it doesn't matter if you take 45 minutes to take a math test or if you take 10 minutes. Just get the right answers. That's all we care about. Tempo 2, medium speed. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. B flat, D, E flat, E, F. Third time. Let's go band. Once more, I want you to pause the video and go watch this again at the medium tempo, and then we'll be ready to play it at the fast tempo. Here is the third tempo, fast. Tap your foot. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Let's go band. For percussion players, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I hope you were able to get your bell kit out and start doing some mallet stuff, because I know that we haven't done that since the end of the regular school year. Make sure that you send me a video or fill out the Google form this week to tell me what you learned, or if you have any questions. Make sure that you always have a good firm grip and always have fun. Stay musical. See you guys.